Let's get ready for battle. Prepare for battle. Right now.
I'm sorry that I live a boring life. I love peace, but war ready if the world is ready to see you bleed.
Let me get ready for battle. Prepare for battle. Right now.
People. Wrestlemania is less than a week away, people. For all my wrestling fans, I'm back. I love Too Cool, EJ. I'm back. Yep, I'm back, at least for now. Yeah, people. WrestleMania is officially less than a week away. It's very, very exciting times if you are a wrestling fan of WWE, or what have you. But it's fastly approaching. I'm excited. Can't wait. Hopefully, it turns out to be a good show. But anyway, as y'all can see, I have to go back. If y'all watched the live stream, I didn't get all the objectives. I have them now, so we're on to the next objective. I don't know why the objectives in this is timed, but they are. So.
And let me go on to further say, I right now am trying extremely hard to maintain my composure.
Yeah, they're very, very timed, so hopefully it's not gonna be too bad.
In a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Anawai Fatu Maivia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the two principals behind the sacred blood bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia was a potent blend of brawn and grappling technique, often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of joint locks and then switching to more painful holds once grounded. His sleeper hold and stump puller were both feared and renowned, and make no mistake about it, Maivia knew there was always more than one path to the ultimate victory. Out of the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia also ran one of the most successful wrestling promotions on the planet, Polynesian Pro Wrestling, based out of Hawaii, showing his mastery of the business in every aspect. His induction into WWE's Hall of Fame class of 2008 was supremely deserved, forever enshrining Peter Maivia as the legend he always was. And now, we present to you the opportunity to walk in the boots of the legendary High Chief Peter Maivia, facing off against one of the most legendary WWE rivals, George the Animal Steele. You will settle this score once and forever and showcase the overwhelming strength of Peter Maivia, which
Peter
has ever
Maivia.
since remained as a hallmark for every
Welcome to the
single
stream, people.
solitary member of this bloodline. Steel is no easy battle, though. He thrives in the chaos, one of pro wrestling's true madmen. He'll even try to eat part of the ring if he thinks it'll help him break
The
the
hell?
So do your best.
Eat
and
part of the
honor
ring?
High
The-
Chief Peter
for
Maivia
what?
properly with a
Why you gotta eat
resounding
part of the ring?
victory.
People, I don't know.
Uh-oh, somebody call the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I hate that I can't play the music.
Steel cage match.
I still cage,
Introducing
man.
first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, George Big Animal Steel.
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Steele had better keep an eye on Maivia because Maivia is a true brawler. Few men can handle the chaos of the animal inside a steel cage, but I believe the High Chief is ready.
Maivia carrying such pride into the ring.
Very stark.
They'll be doing
contrast to Steele. We'll see which
a face cam
prevails
stream
tonight.
either Wednesday or Thursday. Probably go try to simulate some of the upcoming Wrestlemania
High
matches.
Chief
So.
Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steele in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is
Short
one of
to
the few
jumper
superstars
combo.
brave enough to take on the animal. Most of their contests have ended
Remember,
in
this is on
countdowns
Legend
or
difficulty too,
qualifications.
so
Thanks to the cage,
I'll actually
we'll
fail
get a
this a couple
decisive
times.
victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain that. Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his
Damn.
body are extremely intricate and
That was
definitely
early.
eye-catching.
Okay.
And Steele is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur.
Damn.
Folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal.
The type of powerbomb was there.
Vibration of that. Just end this now. Oh, he's playing Paulson.
And he gets the shoulder up.
You don't get paid by the hour, so nothing wrong with trying to wrap things up. Wow. The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the
Like
ring.
that.
The High Chief better be prepared for Steele to get even
Apparently, I just
crazier.
gotta beat him up.
Oh, Maivia is prepared all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon. Leaning on the turnbuckle here. Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Oh my, whatever.
Oh, he cuts it off. Ooh. Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steele. What's it going to take for the animal to get the upper hand here?
Well, he's got to be even more chaotic than ever inside this cage. Nothing about Steele makes sense to someone as traditional as Maivia. There's never any telling what the animal's going to do in a match, and he needs to keep it that way. Flying possum! Whoa! Flying possum!
Raises the shoulder before the
Oh,
one
I'm
count.
barely
It'll
kicked
take
out
more
of
than
that.
that to hold him down.
Took him out the knee. The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles. Oh, yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity.
You reversed that?
In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui.
How the hell was that early? That was early. Okay. That was late.
Basket. Oh, look at strike.
And he's calling for it. Let him out of here.
What? He trying to... This fool trying to escape.
Stops that offense from
What?
connecting. Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime. Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal.
Headbutt. Measured up nicely. Fist drop.
Peter Maivia even more determined than ever now. Running power slam!
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anawa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan. When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body.
Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
Yeah, and Maivia has really figured the animal out here.
Mistake made by Steele.
Peter Maivia calling on the WWE Universe to fuel him. Ooh. Oh, man.
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steele often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature. But when it comes to competition, the High Chief wants to prove he's worthy of that name. Peter Maivia will take on any competitor, no matter the difficulty.
Placing him in the corner. Repeated headbutts. Headbutt after headbutt after headbutt. Measured up nicely. Fist drop. George Animal Steele is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true...
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael.
There's
There is no shortage of fight in the animal. But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief Peter Maivia. And when you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the... And George is caught.
Jarring impact.
Does Peter Maivia have this sewn up? Maivia just dominated the animal with that one. He wants it one more time. Oh, back first. No way Steele's coming back from that.
I don't know how he actually won. I was standing next to the cage, so Trevor chose the wrong person to begin climbing. Jump down.
In a vulnerable position here, caution is paramount.
How do you get
Chair on
down?
the highest point of the cage. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
He's halfway home. Time to start the descent.
And there he goes.
Over the top. And
it's
now
too late.
every step down gets him closer to victory. He's in both his feet touching the ground.
And the High
It's
Chief
too late.
defeats the animal.
Here is your
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief.
All right, we got all the objectives.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew, that the High Chief is one tough Samoan.
She's not like most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars. Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning, a force of nature that blitzes right through her competition.
Oh, we're on the Nia Jax now. Nice.
Nia Jax arrived in NXT almost 10 years ago with astronomical expectations.
Oh, yeah, she fine for sure.
Nia Jax would dominate early opponents, finding herself competing for the NXT Women's Championship mere months after her debut. It did not take long for those running Raw and SmackDown to take notice.
Well, our next pick, Nia Jax.
Nice.
And Nia Jax would join the Raw roster as part of the 2016 draft lottery. And since joining the main roster, absolutely no one has been safe from Nia Jax. She is a two-time women's champion. She is a two-time women's tag team champion. She competed in the men's Royal Rumble match in 2019, even getting an elimination while in the ring.
Nia Jax looking to eliminate. She does.
She's battled standouts like Charlotte, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. And all the while, she has left undeniable destruction in her wake. In the ring, she applies many of the same tactics that once benefited Yokozuna, even using her own version of the Banzai drop, known as the Annihilator. And just like its namesake, if it connects, your night is over. And Nia Jax remains driven for even more success, jumping at any opportunity to prove her dominance. This last year, that included entering into the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament after earning victories over Naomi, Jade Cargill, and Bianca Belair. Nia Jax would fight her way into the finals, taking on former NXT Women's Champion Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria built a lot of momentum, defeating Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky to punch her ticket into the final at the Queen and King of the Ring. With an obvious game plan, Lyra would look to stick and move, avoiding the colossal attacks of her opponent. Unfortunately, as often happens when competing against Nia Jax, Lyra made one miscalculation, and that error in judgment provided Nia Jax with the opening she needed to annihilate her competition. This is your opportunity to crown the first queen in Bloodline history. Make Lyra suffer. Make her regret ever entering your ring. Showcase the otherworldly power that forces an entire roster to cower in your presence. Because when you're an irresistible force like Nia Jax, resistance is futile.
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving titan in hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax in the Queen of the Ring finals.
The following is the final match in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Introducing first, from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
I cannot wait to witness what unfolds here. The irresistible force has been on a tear recently.
And Nia believes the crowd already belongs to her. Will Jax's menacing presence and sheer power
You're getting booed into oblivion
to overcome? Or can Lyra
write a happy ever after ending to her Cinderella story.
Who the hell is?
Lyra Valkyria fancies herself a Morrigan, which is an Irish goddess of war. As they were on the battlefield, they used to take the shape of ravens to fly around and decide who would live and who would die. That is what Lyra Valkyria is bringing to the ring here tonight.
I suck without the music.
And her opponent, from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria may have read a little too much fantasy in her day, and now is reality. Lyra Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life, fire-breathing dragon in the form of Nia Jax. Nia Jax, who's in the best physical condition of her career, tonight will make someone. Will it be Lyra? Will it be Nia? We'll find out in a matter of moments.
And guys, you win the crown. Guess what waits for you in August?
A date with the champion of your respective brand at SummerSlam.
Nice.
And it's all come down to this. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got it caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but
I don't remember this match at all. I don't even think I've ever saw it.
Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home, set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Each woman here has had a tough road to become a Queen of the Ring finalist. Every matchup in this bracket has been a toss-up.
Valkyria knocked off former women's champion Io Sky earlier this week, but Nia's had an even tougher challenge. Two great former champions in the form of Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Even more impressive than that, she handed Jade Cargill her first WWE loss.
Granted, Corey, that was a disqualification victory for Jax. I'd say there's still some unfinished business between Nia and Jade. Nia Jax, Lyra Valkyria facing off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Who will take home the crown? And she slides her back to the mat. Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she hasn't won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
But ever since the Irresistible Force returned to WWE 8 months ago, her confidence has been on another level.
And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable now.
Ooh, the forearm connects. Nia Jax brushes that one off.
Sent hard into the corner. And stayed one step ahead.
Oh my goodness.
Stops the ref count before two.
She's still got a lot of stamina left.
Ooh, one step ahead there. In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second Queen of the Ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
But you've got to believe that Zelina will want a shot at whichever woman wins this.
Hold on. Bad people. Quick phone call.
She beat the woman now known as Piper Niven that night, so you know Queen Zelina can strike down an enemy of any size.
Golly, Nia is just cornering Valkyria. Jax abusing Lyra, showing no mercy. I think it's a preview.
Why is this
what kind of
time?
queen Nia Jax would be.
The kind of queen that will happily send victims to the guillotine.
That worked
And at this
out.
point, Nia just punishing Lyra.
This is exactly the pace the irresistible force likes. Nia Jax is doing whatever she wants. Each Samoan drop driving all of the air out of Lyra Valkyria.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, gonna climb up to the second rope.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this. Maybe not.
No way. There's no way.
Oh, my.
Oh, no. Good night, Annihilator.
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
What a victory to the brand new Queen of the Ring.
Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE and Triple H going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax, officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
Absolute dominance by the new
Nice.
queen.
All right, I got everything unlocked.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the Head Shrinkers run in WWE came to an end, Rikishi, then known as Fatu, would go on a journey of self-discovery. This journey would lead to him taking on the name Rikishi, a subtle nod to his cousin Yokozuna, as well as an opportunity to start fresh with a global audience.
Well, my dad, you know, when he became the Rikishi character, when you think about Samoan wrestlers, right, or mean, or aggressive, he made it like his own flavor, right? You know, he had the blonde hair, still carried the aggressiveness, but I think he just wanted to add like a little flavor to it. But it became even more popular to our culture.
Rikishi blitzed WWE from the jump, devastating opponents with new tricks and winning people over with his
Man, that was a very popular
and with this wave of
what do you call
newfound
those, stables,
momentum
when it's more than
came
two
even
people?
more success with
The Scotty
Rikishi
2 Hottie and
capturing
Grandmaster
the
Sexy.
WWE Intercontinental Championship and displaying incredible athleticism and iconic
Especially
moments
Rikishi.
like when he dove off the
Rikishi,
top of the
bro,
stage.
he a legend. He one of them people that slept on as far as like legends.
But
He
little
slept
did
on
anyone
for
know,
sure.
Rikishi held a dark secret regarding a decision he made not for his own benefit, but for the benefit of the family.
Is this when he ran over Stone Cold?
The 19th
Oh man, woo!
that Stone
I remember this like it was yesterday.
was hit by a car in the arena parking lot, forcing him from the
The
main event
color
that
of the
night
lights just
for the
stand out to me,
WWE
man.
Championship. For nearly a year, All of
When he ran over Stone Cold, I was like, what?
Who was driving that damn car and why Austin was
I
targeted
thought,
in the first
at the
place.
time, I thought it
The
was
verdict
Triple H.
Came in. The car was driven by Rikishi. Rikishi would stand strong.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. I didn't do it for me.
He
I
did it for The Rock.
What? Rikishi would lay out a years-long gripe that WWE preferred Steve Austin to The Rock, and so Rikishi had made sure that The Rock's only competition had been removed from the picture. Rikishi sacrificed his own popularity to reach this goal.
Yeah,
The
he
Rock
did.
thrived while Austin was on the shelf. For Rikishi, the struggle and fall was all worth it. Rikishi knew that he would eventually have to face off with the Texas Rattlesnake to answer for his sins. And he welcomed that meeting.
Man,
with
Stone Cold
open
beat the shit out of Rikishi.
was unprepared for was for WWE to stack the deck entirely, looking to make Rikishi pay for taking out their golden goose. Stone Cold Steve
What a pickup truck! Oh,
his truck directly
woo!
to
He beat the hell out of Rikishi, man.
the freedom to do whatever the hell
Anybody know me? Stone Cold is my goat.
And let me go on to further say, I right now am trying extremely hard to maintain my composure.
Stone Cold Steve Austin lock horns. There will be no stacking of the deck. Someone willing.
Please let
to
me
give
use Stone
of
Cold,
himself
please.
So that his family, this family, can succeed, deserves better. So get in there and showcase the never say die spirit that has led this family to victory time and time and time and time and time and time again. Use whatever weapon you can get your hands on and prove to Stone Cold Steve Austin that you will do anything for the people.
Stop it right there. Shut the music down. Shut it down.
Wait a minute.
Shut the stupid music
Is
down.
it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
Bro, what the hell? That man look like he had on a dress, yo. Yo, Rikishi looked too out of pocket on his game, yo. He looked too out of pocket.
We have learned more about Rikishi in the last couple of weeks than we knew about him his entire career here in WWE. He said he ran over Austin not
These
for himself,
graphics are insane.
but for The Rock.
Right, and now he's coming out here, and I guess if Austin doesn't show up, the general manager is going to have to come out
His
here
theme
and
music
declare
was cool.
this is
I
a
did like
forfeit,
it.
and Rikishi's going to win it. This man makes me sick. Is he here?
Well, there's the Rattlesnake's music.
I can't hear it, man.
He's here. Austin's here. Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just revenge.
His opponent from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds.
What? He pulled up in a pickup truck and beat him up. Why couldn't they implement that in the game? That would have made it more realistic. Come on, man.
Now there is no way Rikishi can escape the Texas Rattlesnake.
It's been almost a year since Austin competed in the
Oh, I hope I unlock this Stone Cold. Please, man.
Rikishi feels good about running over Austin and said he'd do it again. That man is sick.
Like the early 2000 to like 2002 and 2003 Stone Cold, bro, he was so goated, bro.
Austin's going to absolutely tee off.
I think I officially started watching wrestling in either 98 or 99. I want to say 99, man. Because when Stone Cold got ran over, that just stuck with me. I probably got to use Rikishi, man. Rikishi got his ass beat by Stone Cold.
Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a Pissed off, Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to
I don't wanna
recover
beat
from
up
the
Stone
injuries he
Cold.
suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts.
He got me out the ring instead. Okay.
Byron, a lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of
What?
walking above ground are over. This is
I heard his overall is like one of the Stone Cold's overall is like one of the
this
highest.
altercation. We have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
Well, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture. And that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all The Rock's success.
Sent straight into the barricade. Face off the barricade.
Come on, Stone Cold. Steve Austin.
Rikishi's His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I tried to throw him into the steps.
A show of confidence from Rikishi.
Come on, Stone Cold. I know you'll come out the ring. You're a rattlesnake.
He could be enjoying the moment too much, giving his opponent a lot of room to recover.
Come on. There you go.
Taking this match to the outside. And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to this disgusting lengths that
walk over there.
Rikishi's gone to.
A big, heavy combo.
Rikishi is all business now.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
That is an absolutely terrifying looking shovel. Nothing golden about it.
Rikishi is
You
picking
get
a competition
shovel
apart.
from. Oh, what?
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold was whipping his ass, man. They should have put the truck on here, man.
Think about how bad Austin has
I hate when developers get lazy, man.
Survivor Series last year.
Y'all know he pulled up in a pickup truck. That makes a great. That could have y'all could have turned that into this own personal
Unleashed on Rikishi right now.
stage.
Remember, this is no
Or set, I should say.
Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human
Goes to the
filth.
barricade.
With authority. And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi. Coward, liar, embarrassment. Those fit him well. Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
They gave me that? I was going to put 2 quick icons at the top.
Oh, driven into the barricade. Counter right when it was needed.
And we know how despicable Rikishi
I gotta
has
get
been.
him, like-
But to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys
Vinegar on the
Austin's truck
rattlesnake's
with a
nest?
sledgehammer.
Is that bad? I've never heard of that saying before.
It's just
Vinegar on a
motivation
rattlesnake's
for every
nest.
fist Austin lands in this fight.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Catches a punch.
Oh,
Where the situation is so far beyond rash, directly into the cover.
The damage is done. These 1 counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out of.
Austin is like a man possessed. It's been almost a year since Austin's been in the ring.
I think Austin was legit injured and they just used this as work. Damn it, get up.
He's got his hands on a bat. One home run swing could end this match. Rikishi is down.
Really?
It could be over. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
That's what I'm saying. Legend AI pinned so much.
Ooh, that might have just broken something. Scary mindset for the Rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man. Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat.
I think he just tried to stunner me, yo.
Trust me, the Stone Cold.
Oh my God.
That's no empty threat.
Not good, people.
And here's Austin.
Oh my God. He's pinning me. Oh, I ain't gonna kick out of this. Fuck.
Austin gets his payback.
Jeez.
And let me go on to further say, I right now
Damn,
trying
bro.
extremely hard to maintain my composure.
Stone Cold really won, man. Damn. I'm pretty sure if I do this, I can unlock this version of Stone Cold.
To WWE. Now you know, Rikishi, don't mess with the Rattlesnake.
Oh, God.
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, a lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred.
He averts the offense.
I gotta do all them objectives over to get to the other objectives. It should be like checkpoints.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Oh, are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the shelf for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
Corey, Austin has been out of in-ring action for nearly a year. Does any possible ring rust factor into this match?
Well, maybe if this actually was a match, but this isn't about arm drags. It's not about drop kicks. This is a fight, and there is never any rust on Stone Cold when it comes to fighting.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Somebody please tell me what the goal is here with this.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there was no.
Wow, he was not supposed to reverse that.
Out of somebody than that.
Whitney lariat, and all momentum has been taken from Austin.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
He wants this fight on the outside. Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the Rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The Rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. Oh, Bulldog.
One-handed.
And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer.
What
A
up,
bunch of
Rikishi?
garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi. Coward, liar, embarrassment. Those fit him well.
Step ahead there.
I can't let him get me in the ring. Because he ain't going to do nothing but try to pin me.
Going straight to the top turnbuckle. From the top.
What? Come on, Stone Cold will not do that for real.
Damage is humanly possible. But at what cost?
We all know what is going through their head here.
Yep. Destruction, carnage, annihilation.
Yeah, but they should be thinking about this coming out of their paycheck. Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation. And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Scary mindset for the Rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat.
Come on, man. Oh, damn.
And Rikishi channeling his
No.
energy here. Oh.
Oh, who keep going for weapons? This what the AI do?
Kendo stick, you better be prepared to use it.
And we know how despicable.
There you go.
And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now
Oh,
steel
no.
chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
My goat, man. That's my goat.
Beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And let me go on to further say, I right now am trying extremely hard to maintain my composure.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the Rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey.
Oh my
Austin wants to
God.
put
Why do they?
Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him.
Austin showing no
Oh,
fear,
get in the
no
ring.
intimidation.
Returning back to the ring. Clothesline. And Rikishi.
Oh, he tried to stun me.
And I bet The Rock is smiling about it too.
Oh, stop that nonsense, Corey.
He reversed it, didn't he? Are you serious? This just go waste time. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to do all of this over, man. Ugh. Why did they make this shit time? And then the timer don't stop when this happens. Like it's designed to be this way. Oh, get up. Get up. What? I hit it. Oh my goodness, man. I have to start over, man. Oh my God. I have to start over. I missed the objective. I hit it when it was just 4 seconds left, bro. Jeez.
Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for
You
revenge.
try to use a weapon.
It took Austin almost a year to
Come on, get up. Come on. Get out the ring, man.
You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Damn,
A lesser
bro.
man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred.
Oh, right across the head. Just unsportsmanlike conduct there.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture. And that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all the Rock's success. Shoulder tackle. Boom.
He's quick to get out of the way there.
How didn't he?
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishis are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there is no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
What?
Corey, this situation is so
This shit. AI is ridiculous on Legend.
This one to leave here victorious against Rikishi.
I can't do anything. Then he just goes back in the ring.
Austin has rage, and win or lose, he's going to unleash it all on Rikishi.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the shark tank that is WWE.
No way Stone Cold hit me with that. There's no way.
For 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
All the way to the flex. Rikishi feeling like he has a job to finish tonight. A career in Stone Cold's to bring to an end.
Come on, bro. Some of these moves are sus.
Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does
He keep doing the same thing.
Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now,
stop going in the ring, man.
Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated.
He might just be stalling for time here.
Looks like he's got
You.
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside.
And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get.
Please don't get me in the ring. How was that late?
Shoulder tackle.
I gotta get out the ring. I already know what he's trying to do.
Pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family.
I did pick the longest fucking taunt to do.
Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi. Coward, liar, embarrassment. Those fit him well.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
Oh, he couldn't pick me up. What? It gotta be towards the other barricade.
He is stalking, waiting for his moment to attack.
Come on, man.
Into the barricade.
Too late combos.
And we know how despicable Rikishi has been, but to throw vinegar in Rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Oh, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight.
Looks like he's coming back in.
Oh, man, Rikishi is a man on a mission now.
Come on, Stone Cold.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. He's headed out to the ringside area.
It's a table. I'm not sure what he's
How the hell does he grab him?
But it can't be good.
Clothesline. What impact. There has been a lot of vitriol.
And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him.
Man, grabbing tables and some more shit.
Getting back into the ring now.
Okay.
Big plans in mind from Austin.
This is my chance.
All the way down to the
Oh, no.
This can't be good.
In the ring, motherfucker.
Took the high risk, but unfortunately,
Oh, that almost cost him. You done to reverse this. Did he reverse it?
Rikishi driver. Rikishi may have put the exclamation.
What? Wait a minute. He beat Stone Cold? Wait a minute. That ain't what happened, is it?
You gotta be kidding me. What just happened? I don't know, but I think it just blew the roof off this arena.
Throwing everything in the kitchen sink in there, but to no avail.
Stone Cold avoids the attack. Counter after counter. Neither
I
superstar
gotta be
getting a
careful.
clear
He can
advantage.
easily just stun me.
Corey, the superstars get right back in this match.
it's almost unbelievable what we're seeing with our own eyes.
Believe it, Corey, believe it.
Back body drop. Exclamation point.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Rikishi looking to finish the job from 10 months ago.
Other one. He's broken in. I don't remember Stone Cold. Winning. Stone Cold losing.
Austin somehow got the shoulder up. Intestinal fortitude on display from Stone Cold.
That was the best weapon in the arsenal, but it wasn't enough to produce an end result. Looking for the victory. 2. Almost ended it there.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Rikishi is all business now. Table set up, oh boy.
And now he's back into the ring.
Oh, I knew he was going. I lost. Oh my God, I kicked out. I kicked out. I don't know how I kicked out of that.
Anger is starting to show on the face of Austin. I think the rattlesnake will do anything to...
No signs of either combatant backing down.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display. Bam!
Toe-to-toe, treating each
Yes.
other like heavy bags.
Let's go. What? Was he not stunned from that?
Oh, man, I'm not liking the look of this. Oh, what's this going to be?
This is it. I don't remember Rikishi winning. Oh my God, he kicked out again.
Some way, he is still in this.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Why he go for a pin? Oh my goodness.
That could have been it. Austin having flashbacks to Detroit. Rikishi's about to meet a star.
Yes.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth. Dominating shoulder tackle. Able to slip out of that one.
Oh my goodness, bro. What the hell just happened?
And Stone Cold's rage collide.
Oh my goodness, man. Why look like he grabbed the rough? He's going for it. Oh, what? No way. No way, bro. Fuck out of here.
Austin gets his payback.
Oh my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold.
And let me go on to further say, I right now am trying extremely hard to maintain my composure.
Rikishi, don't mess with the rattlesnake.
Oh my goodness, bro. I did all that work. Man. I had one more. Oh my goodness, man.
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
Man.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, the lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of
People, I'm
walking
so
above ground
fucking
are over.
mad.
This is no holds barred.
Piercing shot to the body.
Oh, man.
He just flipped the script there.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there is no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
Punishing power slam.
Can Austin weather this storm, guys?
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
Oh, what a shot. Really swinging wildly now. Rikishi feeling like he has a job to finish tonight. A career in Stone Cold's to bring to an end. And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the shark tank that is WWE.
Oh, are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that it only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even
I believe I got to the last objective
twist my words,
and pinned him, what, 3 times?
Actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
This conflict is beyond disturbing. Corey, let's go into Rikishi's mind when it comes to defeating Stone Cold.
Rikishi has...
I gotta skip this, people.
And do you hear
I gotta
this
get to the
capacity
end
crowd? They
again.
want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. Ah, the reversal by Rikishi.
There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks, and this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for. Turns that in his favor.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Oh!
Rikishi able to dodge that.
Sliding into the ring now.
Stone Cold not even a little close to backing down here.
He could be enjoying the moment too much, giving his opponent a lot of room to recover. Stepping out of the ring here. And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary.
And Rikishi's... I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the Rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey.
Don't do this. Oh my goodness, bro.
Exhausted
Fuck.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Yes. Oh, I gotta do it in the ring.
Rikishi hoisting up his opponent.
Oh, thank God I don't.
Rikishi got all of it.
Oh, man, bro. They don't make this easy at all. What the hell?
Back into the ring now.
Nah, I knew you was gonna do that shit. What? Oh no. What happened to my signature move?
The ref not even getting to one.
I
You
can't
can still
believe the
do
ref
it.
didn't even get to one.
What a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Austin is like a man possessed. It's been almost
I'm
a year since
reversing.
Austin's been in the ring. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
I gotta get him that stun, man.
Got out of the way.
Okay, let's help myself. Good.
Does press and unleash it.
Austin decompression.
You can't pin me.
Of frustration into the single most important
No, get out there.
weapon of his life.
Got out of the way, but can he capitalize? Scooped up, here it comes. Rikishi driver. That's it. Austin is out.
Tossed back into the ring.
Why am I picking this up? What the hell? Like, I didn't even pick that up. I don't remember Rikishi's winning.
How
in the world did he kick out?
Strike breaks up that move. Oh my God.
I couldn't even reverse that.
Saw him coming. Catches
Yes.
the leg. Now he trapped the leg into a belly to belly. Oh, that was impressive. Rikishi hoisting up his opponent.
Watch you kick out of
Dishing out the big guns once again.
this. And he's stunned.
There's two.
How are you stunned and you kick out of that?
Kicked out. I cannot believe the beating he's been able to endure.
A new strategy is needed right about now if that couldn't end things. We knew tonight was not going to be pretty.
I gotta get my damn signature or something before him.
Seeing Rikishi's evil intentions and Stone Cold's rage collide.
No. It's so hard to reverse these ground attacks.
That is just insulting.
He's reaching under the ring for anything
Get
useful.
up.
A shovel? Don't use a shovel. Rikishi able to dodge that.
Coming down hard with that shovel.
Way to avoid that.
Punch.
Look out. It's on now. Oh! Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Who will break first?
Damn it.
That's the question.
Austin stomping at Rikishi's heart. That's a Rikishi.
Oh
that
my
has a damn
goodness.
heart.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting.
What? How did I miss that? I'm about to lose, man. There's no way, bro.
Double axe handle. Oof.
Pull out the ring or something.
Great ring work to save him.
Oh. Can I get him? Come back. Oh. Oh.
Gut will stop anyone in their tracks. We're seeing one response after another.
What? How am I out of stamina? How don't I have any stamina left? What the hell? I couldn't even do a move. There's no way, bro. Oh, fuck. I'm about to fucking break something, bro. There's no fucking way that just happened. How was I out of stamina?
Made Rikishi pay the price for every day he had to rehab his injuries so he could make
Bro,
it back
get
to
the
WWE.
fuck out of here.
Now you know, Rikishi, don't mess
Fuck this,
with the
bro.
rattlesnake.
I'm not finna do all that shit over. Like, maybe I'll come back to it. That was fucking ridiculous, bro. Oh my goodness. People, I'm highly upset, and plus, wish my wife well. She's sick right now, and I gotta take care of her and get her some medicine and tea and things like that. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to end the stream here. I am opting to have a longer stream, either Wednesday or Thursday. I might stream Monday and Tuesday. I don't know. I might end up just streaming an entirely different game. Not quite sure. If y'all got any game suggestions y'all think I should play, please let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like the stream. It helps a lot. Commenting helps even more, believe it or not. Yeah, people. Yeah, I'm pissed. Y'all clearly saw what happened. He kicked out multiple times. People, it's a travesty. Over the years, they made legendary difficulty hard because it was in an older 2K videos where it was like just way too easy. I remember that. Now it's just like it's annoying now. They're kicking out of stuff they ain't come on. Like a kick out, a big kick out is fine, but damn near every move it's annoying. So on that note, people, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. For those who watching or will watch, thank you for watching. Please, please, please like the stream, comment something stupid. I don't care what you comment. Hell, dislike the stream if you don't like it. I don't really care. People, thank y'all for watching. Wrestlemania is pretty much a week away. At least night 2 is a week away. I can't wait. Yeah. Hill Cena for the win, man. Hill Cena for the win. And that's all for me today. As always, people, prepare for war and a time of peace. Therefore, always stay war ready. But for now, people, peace.
Stop it right there. Stop the music now. Shut it down.
Wait a minute.
Shut the stupid music now.